I want to welcome everyone to today's hearing on how service and volunteerism can help us build a stronger, vibrant America. We are at a critical moment in our nation's history, with our nation being tested by unprecedented challenges, an economic crisis, an energy crisis, struggling schools, and more. Our public needs are greater than ever. These tests also present an enormous opportunity to make America part of the solution by tapping into their patriotic spirit and the desire to serve. Service has been a key part of America's story since 1961, when President John F. Kennedy took the challenge of a generation to ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. He inspired millions of Americans to make a difference at home and around the globe by establishing the Peace Corps, Volunteers and Service to America programs. In the 50 years since, hundreds of millions of Americans have helped build a powerful legacy. In 2008, over 61 million adults volunteered from 2002 to 2007. The number of volunteers across the country grew by more than 1 million, according to the Corporation for National and Community Service. There are many ways to serve, from nonprofit community organizations to the military to public service. According to the Partnership for Public Service, the federal government currently needs to fill thousands of service jobs in critical fields, including medicine, public health, foreign languages, and information technology. And for many Americans, military service has opened new doors to careers in addition to serving the country during times of war and peace. As many of you know, we have a new president who has a personal interest in service. President Obama began his career by volunteering on the south side of Chicago. And last night I was gratified to hear him make national service a key part of his bold agenda to revive and rebuild our country. To help get more students to college, he proposed making college more affordable for Americans who serve or volunteer. He called for Congress to take urgent bipartisan action to launch a new era of American service for the current and future generations, making it clear that improving service must be one of the next actions we take to help lift our economy out of this crisis. I look forward to working with all members of this committee to deliver him the legislation as quickly as possible. The economic recovery plan he enacted was a good first step toward rebuilding our service capacity. It invests $200 million in as many as 13,000 new service opportunities with AmeriCorps, one of the several programs we'll hear about from today's witnesses. AmeriCorps, along with Vista, Senior Corps, Learn and Serve America, and others, has become a successful model for public and private partnerships. In neighborhoods across the country, these programs are integral partners with business and local government, helping meet vital needs from mentoring programs for children of prisoners to feeding the hungry to providing independent living services to seniors. These programs yield proven, measurable benefits. They can foster inspiration, teach valuable skills, and prepare Americans for jobs. They also provide resources needed to tackle the great challenges, like improving student achievement or rebuilding cities in time of disaster. For example, in Harlem, Brian McLennan has volunteered with the Children's Zone for 12 years in an AmeriCorps program that helps improve the quality of life for children and adults in some of New York City's most impoverished neighborhoods. The program not only provided McLennan with a job, but it also helped him stay away from the other challenges of the neighborhood while he was growing up in Harlem. In Jacksonville, Florida, Thelma Granny King, a retired registered nurse, helps emotionally and academically challenged inner-city students through Senior Corps. She uses auditory, cognitive, and kinesthetic skill-building activities to help students with no linguistic ability to learn to communicate using their bodies. Her success with these children has helped her raise her graduation rates by 82%. I've seen similar benefits in my district, where I love to walk the trails that are managed by the California Association of Local Conservation Corps, an AmeriCorps program that engages disadvantaged youth in rebuilding parks and trails and encourages us to become stewards of the environment. The young people involved in this program often come from challenging communities, and they have every obstacle in their way and every odds working against them. And yet this program is making a real difference in their lives and to our society, providing a sense of ownership, confidence, and purpose while introducing them into green jobs for the future. We need more programs like this. Today we'll hear from witnesses from across the service spectrum about the innovative approaches to engage youth and older Americans in green jobs and other service opportunities. They'll share their perspectives on the power of service in changing communities and how we can leverage these opportunities to move forward. And they will help inform our efforts as we start working immediately in a bipartisan basis here in this community and with the Obama administration to deliver the President a bipartisan legislation that reinvigorates America's spirit of national service.